Saturday, the 25th of July, 2026, and welcome back to Trade Smart with Crypto. Now, recently, Gareth from South African Crypto Investors asked me if Bitcoin is the only coin that I look at or the only coin that I trade. And I figured out that the best way to show him my process is making this video and taking him through my daily routine. Analyzing, anticipating what the market's next move's going to be, searching for trading opportunities. Yeah. And then, if I can give you one tip, and you've done all your analyzing and searching and there's nothing to trade, rather take the golf clubs, go to the golf course and play a quick 9 holes. Of course, if it's not there, it's not there. Don't force it. Don't force it. If it's not there, it's not there. So yeah, let me go show you my daily routine. So yeah, the first thing that I look at is the crypto bubbles. And you can get that on cryptobubbles.net. And while I'm having a sip of my coffee, I'm looking at what these bubbles are trying to tell me. And all I want to see is who is in control here. And we can see that the bears are definitely in control. It's more red bubbles than green bubbles. So the bears, they got the upper hand. And keep in mind, we're on the daily here. And this daily differs from the daily on TradingView. This is the last 24 hours. So on TradingView, it is from 12 o'clock UTC to 12 o'clock UTC. That is a day. That is from a candle opening at 12 o'clock UTC to candle close 12 o'clock UTC. So in Turkey, where I am, it will be 3 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the next morning, because that's 3 hours plus UTC. South Africa will be +2. So yeah. That's just for interest's sake. But yeah, you can clearly see that the bears are in control. And we will look for selling or going short possibilities or probabilities or opportunities. Whatever you want to call it.
Please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to smash the like button.
So yeah, what do we have here? Now, this is the crypto coin screener. Now, where do you find that? Is on your normal TradingView chart. And that's on the far right-hand side of your chart. And you'll see all the icons there. And this is the icon that looks like a radar on an aeroplane's instrument panel. Or on a ship's instrument panel. And that is that big circle with a smaller circle and a smaller circle and a smaller circle. And yeah, that is your screener. That's where you'll find it. And please go play around on the screener. There's so much information you can learn from it that, yeah, you'll really enjoy that. So let me show you. So let's go find out what this screener is showing us. And oh, I see I'm on the screen there. Let me get myself out of here. Boom shakalaka, and I'm out of here. And we can see on the screener that we've got Bitcoin on top, Ethereum. Okay, then we got a stable coin, USDT, then Binance coin. I'm going to ignore the stable coins. Binance coin, XRP, Solana, Tron, Hyperliquid, Doge. And then you can see that the current Bitcoin price at 63,916. And you can see the change in the last 24 hours. That was 2.27%. So Bitcoin dropped by 2.27%. And you can see the market cap, and you can see the volume, and you can see the circulating supply. Now, a lot of people always ask me, how do they determine, how do they get the price of Bitcoin? And those of you that read my book, that got a copy of my book, will now explain it on page 18. And those of you that don't have a book yet, go grab your free copy, your eBook copy, at the end of this video. So So how do we get the price? We get the price by taking the market cap, and we divide that by 20.06, the circulating supply, and that will give us that 63,916. So yeah, let's take another coin. Let's take Solana. Solana at the market cap is 42.98. Let's call it $43 billion. Divide that by 582.98. Let's call it 583. So you take 43 billion divided by 583 million, and that will give you the price of Solana, 73,726. Anyway, but we're here to see what the market sentiment is, and if it's in agreement with the bubbles. And you'll see that as we start, yeah, most of these coins are in the red. So they all dropped in price. So the sentiment is definitely bearish. So yeah, we can look for selling opportunities and going short opportunities, but definitely not buying. So yeah, so let me go show you my next tool in my toolbox on the next chart. Okay, so here we are. We're on an 8 layout screen. So we actually got 8 different smaller screens on a big screen. But before we go there, let me just go show you that screener from the clip before this one, and you'll see if you go all the way to the right, you'll see it here. There where it says screener, you can see that little radar there. Yeah, now that's where you find that screener. But anyway, let's get back to this. And Gareth, you ask me, am I only looking at Bitcoin? Only trade Bitcoin? No, Gareth, I'm looking at other coins as well. And in here you can see on this specific one, which is chart 3, I've got these 8 coins that I analyze and that I trade. If there's an opportunity though. If there's an opportunity for XRP, I trade XRP. If there's an opportunity for Cardano, I trade Cardano. So yeah, this is like, because it's such small screens, I only have one indicator per screen, but this one shows the RSI, which is most probably the most important indicator you can have. And we know that when the RSI go above this 50% line, it's in an uptrend, and you can look at the buying opportunity or going long. The same with when it comes down again. When it goes like here with Tron at the bottom here, the second one from the left, yeah, you can see it went down, and then you can look for selling opportunities or going short. Now remember, we talked about the hourly time frame. When you're in the hourly time frame, anything below the hourly time frame, that is called the scalp trade, and that is scalping. That is you're in and out, in and out. An hourly time frame is more a day trade. Then a daily time frame is a swing trade, and then if you go higher than that, that'll be most probably bigger swings, like we talked a lot about in the previous videos. Like we are searching now for the bottom. Bitcoin's bottom is the bottom in, is the bottom not out, because we're riding the cycles. So yes, I also do that. That's investing. So I invest in Bitcoin. But my day-to-day trading is the 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour. That's what I trade on. And a 1 hour trade, I like to be out of the trade before I go to bed, but sometimes I'm not. But then I make 100% sure that my take profit is in place and my stop loss is in place. So I might wake up in the morning and say, what a good start to the day, because it triggered my profit. Or, all right, I've been stopped out. It didn't go my way. So now I've got to go analyze why it didn't go my way. And I've got to go see what have I done wrong and make notes about it. Why did and I keep a journal, which I'll share with you guys later on, or in later videos to come. What do I do on my journal? So you want to know, so you can always go back and see why did you lose a trade, or why were you stopped out. So that sometimes it's beyond your control. You can't do that. It's impossible. You can analyze as much as you like. And like I also said in previous videos, analyzing is like we're predicting. It's not cast in concrete or cast in stone. We are predicting, and we're looking for probabilities and possibilities. But we can never be 100% correct. It's the same as that guy that opens up a shop, a little market on the corner here. It's a prediction that in this area they need a little market. It's a possibility, a probability. And the next thing, here comes a big supermarket, and they open on the opposite side. He could never have predicted that was going to happen. So yeah, that's life, that is life. So yeah, we as analysts try and analyze to get the best probability or possibility through all our experience and our knowledge that we build up through the past, build up on our past years of trading. We've also lost a lot of money. There's no trader that can say he's never lost money. No, we have, and most probably we will still do. So yeah, so then we look at the RSI, what the RSI is telling us. We're going to the next one, and we stay on the same coins, and we look what the MACD is telling us, and see, do we see opportunity there? Can we spot the opportunity? With the MACD, when the green goes above the yellow line, that's positive or bullish. And if that green turns red and it goes below that yellow line, which is called a signal line, then it's bearish. And then we go to the next one, and we see this is Stochastic RSI, which is a momentum indicator, and we see where's the momentum. Is the momentum dying off, or what's happening? And then maybe we've decided, yeah, we like Tron, and we're gonna we've seen a couple of things in Tron on the RSI, and we've seen something on so let's go back to the RSI and see, yeah, Tron might be in for a long. It seems like it wants to cross the yellow line, and it wants to cross that 50% line as well, which makes it very bullish. So maybe there's a buying opportunity or going long. So then we go to the next one, and we go back to Tron. We don't even want to look at the others because the RSI has already told us no. We might come back later on, but not for the time being. Not. Then we look at Tron. We say, no, you know what? It seems like the MACD wants to cross, but it hasn't crossed yet. So we'll come back in an hour, and then we go to the next one, and we see we've already decided we're not going to look at the others. We're only going to look at Tron, and you say, oh, okay, Tron is busy building momentum, so maybe in an hour's time. And then we go to the bigger picture, and we go to my one-stop shop, and there I've got Tron, and I can see, okay, hasn't crossed yet, the RSI hasn't crossed yet. And what I also want to see is, I want to see price action to go above this Gaussian channel and that yellow 21 MA. we can see that we might be building a momentum. We'll come back to have a look at that. And then we look at, here's the Williams alligator. No, the Williams alligator say, stay away. Don't even think of going long or buying. So yeah, here we are on the last screen now, and that is, or the last screen from the 4 screens here. And that's the one on the bottom right hand side, and that is, those are the bots. And I'm not a big fan of bots. But yeah, maybe in future, who knows. But in the meantime, let's see what they say. And the UT bots say, sell. That's now on Tron, eh? And Q Trend, let's see what he says. And he says, there's a strong possibility that might turn into a sell. But it's not a sell yet. Okay. And Super Trend, what do you say? And he says, buy. So one is on the fence, one say buy, and the other one say sell. So anyway, it's almost time for getting the fires ready for the barbecue this side of the world. And in the rest of Europe, they call it barbecues. But in South Africa, the good old braai. And get the cooler boxes out and start the fires. You guys must have a fantastic weekend. See you all on the next video next week. And bye-bye.
Looking forward to see you traders again. Trade responsible, and don't forget your stop loss. Bye-bye.